Hey everybody, it's Bobo the Vulture, and it's time for more Let's Play Gran Turismo 2. I wonder if you guys have been kept in suspense as long as I have. The answer is almost certainly no, because it's been many, many days since I actually played this game, so I don't know what my prize car is, and I haven't this whole time. Although I've had other stuff to worry about. So don't worry, folks, it hasn't rattled me so much. Really? let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4... Really, it was the 6th car I got, the Speed 12, that breaks the game. Mugen Integra Type R. It has a lot of super cool, stylish elements on it. The standard Integra Type R already delivers a flawless ride and has plenty of power, but the Type R modified by Mugen offers such driving fun and comfort on winding roads as to be peerless. The car is muscular with aero parts that create a different feel than the standard Type R. Okay. They do make some adjustments to the exhaust, and the car does ride a little lower, so there you go. Which revs up so smoothly and quickly that the driver's entranced. That seems like a really unsafe feature to have in your car, an engine that puts the driver into a trance. Alright, lowered suspension, increases damping power. Rich direct feel, highly stable at the same time. Solid initial braking power ensures excellent control. Well, that's cool. But we're still on our Mazda RX7 GT Turbo, which at the moment has 380 horsepower. I bet we could do even more, though. But before we do, I'm just going to make sure that we did enter all of the 80s races that we were going to be able to do with this thing. Okay. Oh yeah, we've cleared out the 80 Sports Car Cup entirely. So, I guess in that case, let's go to Mazda Town, because I think we still have some unfinished business there. That's right, Mazda Town. You and me got some unfinished business. Alright, so we didn't even get a sports intercooler, did we? No, we did not get the racing intercooler. Let's go ahead and do that and get it inside the machine here. I believe all we did was get the maximum turbo kit, but I may be wrong. Oh, maybe what I did was go through each individual upgrade and see which ones would sort of nickel and dime my way up to the maximum. Yeah, I think that's what I did. So sorry folks, you're gonna have to watch me go through all these again. 415, I like it. Engine balancing. Yeah, let's balance that engine. Get us another 9 horsepower, sure. Money's not really an object in this game once you reach a certain level, so you might as well have a little fun. Spend all the money on things. Have a, like, you know, super cheap economy hatchback city car that costs you 6 figures to get tuned up just the way that you wanted it. I'm gonna go ahead and get the semi-racing suspension on here. See whether or not that helps out the whole, you know, handling situation I've got going. I did get slicks on this car, didn't I? Instead of racing super softs, yeah. That's one of the first things I will do with a car when I have the cash. Did I do weight reductions already? I did. Alright. Just one thing to do then, before we do our little culmination of all the tuning we're going to do with that car. Oh, the RX-7 is only a normal car race, and I already won it. I did all that stuff for no reason other than it's cool to have a car that's super fast. Well, don't I look the fool? Now again, it's not like we needed that money. I might just race modify the car just to be like, yeah, suck on that. Oh man, that is something else. It is fantastic in a way, but really horrifying in another way. Alright, I'll tell you what. Let's go see whether or not we can find another race to go run this thing in. Certainly not the four-wheel drive challenge. It's not a luxury sedan. It's not really a historic car. Would it qualify as a Grand Touring car? I don't know. Let's take it to Grand Valley and see what we're up against. See whether or not I need to feel guilty after the fact. And if I do, I can go find a Grand Touring car and enter it. But, for right now, let's see what our slightly more powerful and hopefully better handling RX7 will do for us. In the world of Grand Tourers. Yeah, if they're considering a Viper a Grand Tourer, I do not feel guilty about entering this RX-7 in this race at all. Basically, my main source of guilt will be that it's not quite powerful enough to keep up with the rest of these jokers. Man, this thing gets so unstable. It's just very light as part of it, and so you put in a big heavy steering command and it will just sort of swing for the fences. Now, what is this mysterious car up here near the front? I must know. Looks like it's another Viper, maybe? And yes, it was another Viper. Maybe it was the Viper I saw in the first place. I just didn't recognize it from the back. Should start braking early and often. Phew! Yeah, I don't feel bad about entering this car in the Grand Touring race at all. They're gonna have Vipers and shit in here. Those are way more pure of a sports car than this thing. Also, I pretty much just lost the car there. I don't know if you noticed. You probably did. It was pretty noticeable. So yeah, this car does seem to want to be more slid into corners than set around them in a proper tack. That may not be the way you're actually supposed to drive this car. I suppose technically speaking, you're probably not supposed to drive any car that way. You're supposed to drive it rationally and within speed limits. But, that's right, I'm back. Well, you got a much better exit out of that turn, so that could be a problem. Unless I get a better run through this turn, which I totally did. He's gonna have a higher top end than me, though. Well, color me incorrect. Alright, Grand Valley. We all know the turn that is going to attempt to chew me up and spit me out. And it's coming right up. Well, that turn is over with and I'm still in the hunt. That means that you, Mr. Dodge Viper, are doomed, except for the fact that I'm now trying to carry an unnatural amount of speed through every turn in order to get ahead. Which of course is costing me in the long run. One of this car's great strengths is the amount of speed that it can carry through the turns. But, attempting to do so in the way that I was, it will eventually turn around and bite you in the keister, which just happened to my poor little me and my poor little car. Oh, wow. Everybody's gonna win except me. You know what, I'm going to stand by what I said because I know that it appears that there are multiple different drivers and that they can't all be number one. That was kind of a jerk way to do it. I didn't actually intend to sort of come to a rest completely. Yeah, the 3000 GT and the XKR, maybe I would consider those Grand Tourers. The Viper, the Camaro, and the SVT Cobra, not so much. They are, well, two of them are pony cars, and one of them is a pretty hardcore sports car. I mean, not hardcore in the sense that, like, oh, it's like a Lotus Elise or something like that. But yeah, pretty elemental, not exactly comfortable. GT cars are supposed to be cars that are really fast, but fairly comfortable to be in. Although I say that, and I got to admit, I was at an auto show recently, and I got to sit in a one of the current Mustangs, not the new one. I guess they're doing a redesign for 2015. Not that, or 2014. But yeah, either way, the new model. I did not sit in one of those. I sat in one of the prior models. And it was nice. Of course, I didn't drive it, so I don't know what the experience of that was like. But no, it was a comfortable interior. I know, you guys were really angling to find that out. Okay, so we've done everything that we needed to with the RX-7. That's almost sad. That's almost sad, you guys. You guys. Tell you what. There is something I want to do. And I want to see how it gets done. Let's see. Seattle Circuit, 100 miles. You need an I International license for this. And the horsepower limit is 591. What kind of cars are in this? I know it's American cars, but I don't know what vintage. I'm trying to... Basically, I have a car I want to get, and I'm trying to justify it by finding an event it would be perfect for. Have I said too much already? Okay, so this is... So it's American cars, old and new. Good, 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 good. This helps. Although to have a free horsepower limit would help even more. 591. Let's go to South City. Let's go to the Vector dealership. Let's get a W8 twin turbo. Except we can't because its default horsepower numbers are already beyond what can be used in that event. That's how friggin' awesome this thing is. Friggin' awesome, man. Friggin' awesome. Okay, fine. Well, while we're here, I guess I will go ahead and get set up in the special events that are going on here. There's the normal tune Focus and the normal and racing style cars. There really are no variants to the cars, so that's pretty much the only thing you have to figure out there. Now, go? No, I guess not. I was curious as to whether at this point they had made what we call an SVT Focus. Guess not. Amparo blue, bright blue solid. Bright blue solid. Why should small cars look boring? I don't know, but they should. There are two different 2-liter inline 4 cylinders. One that made 110, and the performance setup, which is the development of the engine used in the Contour at 130 horsepower. Whoa. It's actually not that great. Still got an edge on that. Let's see, 2480. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get the State Blue Mike Metallic Ford Focus. That's what I'm gonna do. Gonna buy it, and I'm gonna like it. I may or may not actually like it. Also, this is, I guess, a 5-door hatchback. I'm not sure. It kind of counts as a station wagon. They actually made a specifically, oh, this is a station wagon version at one time. 323 horsepower out of a little Ford Focus. That's pretty cool. Can you do NA tuning? Nope. But you can turbocharge your Focus, that's nice. You can really hone in its focus. Let's do that, shall we?